Hello and welcome back to the Heirs to the Empire campaign. I'm Count Christo and this is Ming in MEIOU and Taxes 2.0. Ming, the unbelievably populous. How much population are we up to now? 5. We've got like the population of freaking Europe going on. It's awesome. Alright. Good lord, that was higher than that, wasn't it? 48. What's the urban population in our capital? Let's have a look at that. The population data. The urban gravity is 32. We are wildly overpopulated. Okay, we need to work on urban gravity here urgently. 30%. Well, an extra 10% urban gravity modifier. That would be pretty nice. What else could do it? World Famous University? Is there enough art power? I think there is. That requires 18. We've got art power 19. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So we could get this. Just. Maybe we should get it before our art power drops. We are currently sending students abroad anyway. Could be good. That could be good. Anyhow, on the more pressing, perhaps, front is the unification of China. The ongoing wars with the Western powers here are going pretty well, I'd say, given that they have barely an army to speak of. And the one in the south, I'm confused. I expect an event to fire any day now that just gives us all their land. If it doesn't, I mean, I can't really take much of it because the overextension is just unbelievable. I can't take much of it. You know, I could do this or this, so I can take a huge amount of it. But that kind of overextension, would hurt. And we don't have cores here. Oh wait, but there's war dynamism. Well, on some of them, there's war dynamism here and here and here. But I think I've already turned down taking these provinces. I don't know if I can fire that event twice. It's possible that the smart play here is to effectively white piece them. War reps, give me money. Oh, I can have tributaries. Yeah, I forgot about that. Awesome. So I could war reps them, and I could take money, and I could break their treaty. That's a waste of truce. So I get money, I get war reps. And then in 6 years we attack them again and maybe either take the war dynamism or wait for some kind of trigger thing. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to drag out the war just in case the actual thing fires. When I say the actual thing, I mean the the event does flip it all to me. Because that's the best case, clearly, is just take it all. Okay, let's keep coming around here. Alright, yeah, what's this? Fighting with Yuan fighting to Yuan comes to an end, tensions within the Red Turbans are escalating. Don't freaking say. Some of our advisors suggest we invade the Linear, supreme leader of the Red Turbans, to our to our capital to commemorate our alliance. Who is Linear? Is that a nation? Oh. I don't know who that is. So none of these have a name anything like that, do they? I imagine these guys are the Red Turbans. I'm afraid I only very briefly checked the wiki page before starting the series here. I don't actually know who that is. Go on, let's invite them. Seems fine. Okay, spring over there. Nice. Win there. Easy win here. Let's keep carpet sieging here. No worries. Their army's over here. So we don't need to worry about that for just now. Let's keep some armies in the south. Try and spread out maybe a bit to avoid some attrition here. Down here for potential reinforcements. There goes that. I really hope I get the event to just annex these guys. Are we getting war dynamism here? We are, so maybe I should start taking the provinces with war dynamism. We've got a lot of diplo points. Doing fine diplo tech. I'm going to start doing war dynamism when it comes up. Really happy that we started with administrative. It's going to make our absolutism, our centralization. I'm going to keep making that mistake, I'm afraid. I'll try, but yeah. Province gained, yeah. So I am going to start taking these. Might be a mistake because we're going to get their land anyway, but persecute other religions. No, we're religious tolerance, right? Yeah. Pursue religious tolerance. Anything else I want to do? I'm currently mediating internal disputes. I think that's smart. We're not at our centralization cap, so don't need. Sorry, we are, so we don't need to do the centralizing policy. Gained Chinese unification against Ling Nang. These guys. Awesome. Could declare that now. We have military access. Ally to die. Who's that? Wait, really? These guys? That's who you're going to ally? Oh, they've got a lot of cores. They could be a fun, hard start. That'd be an insanely hard start, starting as them. Or actually, I mean, I don't know if they started with that. Maybe these... how would this be pronounced? Xai? I don't know. They could be a good fun start. But yeah, these guys are probably the next target, right? I can declare on them now. Well, once I cancel my military access. I can't because our enemies have forces in their borders. Hate that mechanic. You can't cancel military access when your enemies have forces in their borders because that might revoke your enemy's military access to their land, which would then mean your enemies would get black flagged. But what it should do is just always give you military access to all of your enemies' enemies, whether or not you actually offer them military access. Should solve that. Anyhow, glorious victory, invitation of Lanier. Okay, so he's decided to come to us. His envoy sets out. It's about to cross the Yangtze River. That's this, yeah? Yeah. But the problem is the Yangtze River is quite dangerous these days. I'm worried that he might get drowned. He will arrive with safety. Ooh. If we drown him, we might be able to inherit these guys. Oh, look, there he is. Yeah, yeah. He's called Lanier. I'm terribly sorry about this song, but I'm afraid by tragic accident on the way to our capital. Nothing I could do about it, really. He just drowned so quickly. A marriage between faiths. No. It's a silly pop-up. It offers to make you marry some random non-same religion neighbour. So why would you want to do that? Seems a bit pointless to me. But there you go. General tolerated heretics happened to us. Lost the effects of tolerated heretics. So there's multiple levels of tolerated heretics. Apparently. Cool. Did we just go up or down? I think we just went down. Wily smugglers. I think we're going to recruit them as spies. I quite like this modifier. And it avoids you having to lose diplo power or trade efficiency and cash. So it's a bit of a no-brainer, that one, I think. I have CB against you? Yeah, but I married you. Sorry, I mean I allied you, so we have truce for a while. Oh, it worked. Yes! I guessed correctly. Lanier, supreme ruler of the Northern Turbans, was drowned in the Yangtze River. News says that his ship sunk even before help arrived. Former Chancellor Lanier, the Duke of Huan, declared that all Northern Red Turbans are now under his control. I wonder how that ship sunk so fast. Yoink! Yes! Assassination. Feels like CK2. Alright, we were at 3,500. Oh, 4,000. Nice. Where's our big northern city? Any of these cities? Oh, there it is. Okay. Kaifeng, looks like to me. Henan. Not really. Maybe putting some infrastructure there would be good. It's all got martial law for now. Okay, we get another province. As I said, I'm going to keep taking those. Just because I think it's a safe play here. Might war with you. War with those guys. We should probably go, conquer them. Really should have remembered that. It's the problem that comes when you're not recording all in one go. Province gained. I'm going to keep taking these. Don't want to suffer unnecessary attrition. Our manpower is getting pretty low. I know it's not getting low, but province gained. Yep. Oh wait. Oh no, this is giving us cores. Thank God. I just remember that this event doesn't always give you cores. Well, I mean, it'll be a different event because the same event has the same outcome. But well, no, that's not true. Events can have different outcomes in different circumstances. You just don't see the other potential outcomes. Yidi faction seeks our protection. My Wang. I'm trying not to make jokes about that. My Wang. The Red Turban faction in Yidi seeks our protection. Ever since the death of Lanier, supreme leader of the Northern Turbans, the Yidi faction is in great turmoil with inward fightings raging on. We may use this chance to gain control of the northern region. Bring them within our borders. Use them as a frontier march, or no need. Well, I mean, obviously we bring them within our borders. Oh, this is more easy than I expected. I expected to at least have to fight these northern guys. We over our force limit, probably. No, we're not, actually. Very nice. Alright, where's our city over here? I know this is an important city. Not now. Not in this this current time period. There's lots of fighting going on in the multiplayer Hoi 4 game over this city at the moment. Although we're just about to take it, which I'm very glad about. But we're playing EU4 at the moment. I mean, if we could take... Ooh, Dadu. I was kind of expecting this to be called Beijing. That is a very nice northern city. So here and here, we'd ideally want a coastal city somewhere over here in order to get communication efficiency in this area. The reason I'm trying to focus on certain cities is because what you want to do is you have a city with lots of nice urban infrastructure with good roads coming out from it, connecting it to all the other cities, and then local administrations in those cities. That's what I think. Don't take my word as gospel because, you know, the mod's new and I haven't played it as much as I'd like, even though I've played it for a huge amount of time. Non-Imperial Hegemon. We have gained the Non-Imperial Hegemon modifier, and we need to claim the Empire's title to get rid of it. Oh, God! It's not here, it's here. We are a Non-Imperial Hegemon, because we are not yet a Kingdom tier. Okay, so we need to wear the Imperial crown. And we only need to be at peace to manage that. That's very doable. We've gained the Non-Imperial Hegemon modifier. Did we just gain it twice? Is that bugged? No, that appears to have removed it. Huh. Okay. Well, we're going to form the Empire soon anyway. Province gained. I'm going to keep taking these even if we do inherit these guys. It's just a couple of diplo points. It's a lot of diplo points, but it's not a crippling amount of diplo points. I'd love to win this battle for this siege before they win the siege, because then you can steal their progress. Oh, it was a status quo anyway. Oh well. We'll still win. Look at that morale advantage. That's insane. What's going on? It's just technology. Oh no. Goodness gracious. Look at all those modifiers on our morale. Peasant dynasty. Ixuan. You know what? I'm not going to say those. I'll just mangle them. Internal conflicts in Linang. Yes, well, their external conflicts are a bit more pressing right now. Another province gained. Gives us no aggressive expansion when we have that province gained thing as well, which is pretty nice. Province gained. Pretty sure we have war dynamism on their entire country. You can go there. Where do we siege this? 10. Alright, so one of you guys, or rather 1,000's worth of you guys, can go up north. Maybe a bit extra. Excellent. It is costing a lot of diplo points this, but we're getting 10 a month. I mean, you know, it's not too bad. I'll be irritated if we do just inherit them. Well, no, I'll be glad anyway because we actually, you know, we inherited them and I can look on the bright side. But maybe it's because their army's not dead. Let's gather up a slightly oversized army. Let's put a general in charge of it. Oh, look at him! A 3-4-2-1. I like it. 2's not great maneuver, but I mean it's respectable. That's why, right? I was going to delete forts in non-cities. So here, I mean, there's something of a city here, so I guess there's no need to delete that one. Where else have we got forts? Nowhere? Okay, just all the level 1 forts. I really like the addition of level 1 forts in the game. I really like the style transition back to the old fort system, at least a little bit. Just so that it's not the case that your enemy can, you know, take total control of your entire country in a matter of weeks if you have no forts. Not weeks, but not very long. It's very unrealistic to me. Because even if you know, to occupy, I like the way that forts cost manpower now. I think maybe even occupations should cost manpower. Not a huge amount, but some. Because, you know, we're currently enforcing, you know, martial law upon this whole area. That should take manpower. Maybe it would make it horribly unbalanced, I don't know. You've still got an army somewhere, haven't you? Allegedly. Where the heck is it? Are there any sieges going on? I mean, their army could be moving somewhere up here. A national epic. I'm not spending 100 and something ducats on prestige right now. I think we're okay. A gifted Vaharaja Buddhist. Yes, we will take him. Get a general with 30 tradition. Not very good. We got better tradition than that anyway. Oh no, 2 siege. That's respectable. I can make good use of that. No war dynamism on these guys. Sadly. Is that a city? Small city. 1 pop, incidentally, is 10,000 people. States. Do I want states? Where was I going to put them? How much? I got 1 more state. It's going to be somewhere up here. There's 218 pop here, and I'm planning on building a city here. There's already a city here. A pretty big one. I want a state to spend on Beijing. Let's put it here for now, and we're going to try and build a city here. I've never built a city in this mod from the ground up, so it'll be interesting experiment to see how you manage doing that. I really don't know. I mean, I know the very, very basics. You build stuff that encourages urban gravity, but beyond that, like, couldn't tell you. All right, well, oh, some of this land did flip to us. Nice. What's our war exhaustion like? It's currently 0 and it's going down massively because of our another province gained because of our mandate claimant. Yeah, mandate claimants bring it down. So, well, call for peace is really not an issue. Still take military take ahead of time. I don't see the need to. Well, we're not in battles here, so I think I'll just hang on to the points just in case something happens. It means I want to spend a bunch of military points. Is that smart? I think that's smart. Okay, province gained. God, we're spending so many Diplo points. We're spending so many Diplo points. I might focus Diplo. We're about to get poll taxes. That'll unlock an idea group. What is that idea group going to be? Empire ideas. Tax. War exhaustion useless. This is useless. That's pretty good. That's useless. That's okay. That's pretty good. And that's pretty spectacular. I'm not sure about this. 1, 2, 3 worthless picks and 1 mid-tier pick. Remember that something not being in a state these days is less important. It only restricts the autonomy to, what, 30 or 40%? If we look at some of the autonomy up here. This province is... Where can I see? Somewhere that we own for a bit of what? Yeah, here we go. This area isn't a state. No, this one is a state. This one, not a state. So autonomy cannot go lower than 35 because it's in a state. But let's face it, autonomy doesn't often go below 35. Being in a state does, however, give 0.25 monthly autonomy reduction, which is big. That's really big. I think Empire is not worth... 10 centralization. How much admin efficiency is that? Is it any? Have I got things mixed up? No, that's right. It's no admin efficiency. They've entirely abstracted that into... that's right, expansion capacity. Right. But that is yearly inflation reduction, which is nice. State maintenance down, tech cost down, monthly autonomy down. I don't know. Why is it only 35? Ah, peasant dynasty, right. We can't take a Diplo idea? No, what did we take already? An admin idea. Okay, so we can't take an admin idea next anyway. But still, it's worth looking at these things. Maybe trade. If we want to make stupid amounts of money, trade could be good. We could make the Silk Road work for us. Gosh, we've caused a famine. My bad. We could make the Silk Road work for us. What's the furthest we can pull money from? It's actually not that far. We can only get money from China. And here, you can get all this. We can get all this. We can get all this. Although, of course, we can move our trade node. Yes, that's the silly to consider it like that. Because we could just move our trade node down here. Or to Malacca. I think I've already considered this. This is a new session. So we could move it to Malacca. And then if we controlled the Ivory Coast and here as well, then none would be leaving here. It could take us a while to get to the Ivory Coast. Could be trade. Culture is another great one. Tax modifier, very nice. Advisor costs, not to be underestimated. A 10% advisor cost reduction right now is not that important because we've got low-level advisors. But if we had all level 3 advisors, how much would that cost right now? I can't get level 3 advisors right now, apparently. But if you had all level 2 advisors, you know, that's duck it in a bit a month. Yeah, okay, that's not very much right now, but it could be good later. Idea cost down's great, tech cost down's great. Less good in this mod, though, worth noting. I don't feel like we need a military idea. We're set on the military, no problem. Now, how about humanist? Humanist. Less rebellions. We could have crazy tolerance. Does humanist give tolerance of your true faith, as well as other faiths? No. Years of separatism sounds nice. Improved relations is nice. I want something to help me build cities. And I think that's trade. Because the money from trade and the money that comes from mercantilism or free trade afterwards. I'm thinking trade. I'm thinking trade. But the decision shall be made in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you next time for quite possibly the unification of all of the red turbans on one head. Next time. See you then. Bye-bye.